All right, hello everybody and welcome. We're so very excited for the official launch of LeadNav. If you are excited for the official launch of LeadNav, drop me a me here in the chat. I want to see tons of me's here in the chat. Yes, Brian, Suzanne, Darren, awesome, Jackie, Martina, Andy, Sylvia. There's too many to say. You guys did a great job. We're super excited too. We can't wait to share with you. I don't want to waste any more time. I know you guys are like, all right, Coco, let's go. It's time to go. So I'm going to start by sharing my screen and we're going to go through it all together. Let's do it. Okay. All right. So let's start by asking the ultimate question. Are you struggling to find new customers? Everybody's just going to start nodding their head. Yes, yes, of course. How about this one? Are you tired of sales trainings that don't work? Ugh. The same kind of lines that you're told over and over again. Just make sure that you ask the question, do you keep your options open? And you're like, oh boy, here we go. Or treat every no as a not yet. You got it. You know it all too well. Or how about, that write a list of 100 people you know. You can decide which one is your favorite here. Let me know in the chat. But we all have the ones that we're so used to hearing over and over again. So I ask you one more thing, okay? Are you ready to stop guessing and just start selling? It's kind of like guessing all the time, right? Should I say this? Do I do this for Mo? Should I say this to Adela? Should I say this to Tim? I'm not sure what I should do or what I should say, but I know that I want to stop guessing and just start selling. Well, we're going to make it easy by introducing the first sales navigation system for network marketers. That means we can take you on the path from lead to close of sale all the way through. So you can stop all of the guessing. We're done guessing. We're never doing that again. We are just going to take the right next steps to get to the end of our journey and close the sales with NowSite Nav, which is awesome. Well, we also introduced a game-changing innovation last week that knocked socks off. Socks were flying everywhere. People were so excited. And that is LeadNav. And today is our official launch of LeadNav. We're going to help you close more sales. And here's the thing. LeadNav is incredible. It's unlike anything you've ever seen before. It instantly turns social media contacts into qualified leads. That's what we all want, right? Like, where do you spend the most time trying to find leads for your business? Everybody, it's on social media. You're kind of finding that person that liked your post or commented or said info for the 50th time on one of your posts, and you're like, oh my gosh, what do I do? Or maybe you're in the groups and you're trying to create the relationships with people and you need to take it to the next level. You want to turn those social media contacts into qualified leads for your business. That's what we're trying to do all day. Well, we're going to make it easy. We're actually going to make selling easy for you. And we're going to show you how this works. So this is so magical. This is like one of the most magical things I've ever seen. You guys got to check this out. So you can go to I kind of highlighted it for you guys. When we talked about it, people were like, really? Can you really go to any social media profile? Yes, any social media profile. Hey, Cheryl, can it be Facebook? Yes. Hey, Cheryl, can it be Instagram? Everybody nod your head, yes? All right. Hey, Cheryl, can it be LinkedIn? Yes. Okay, if it's a social media profile, here's your answer. Yes. Great, good, we got it now. And you can take a screenshot of that profile. Go ahead, if you have your phone, you're just gonna take a screenshot, right? If you are at your desktop, you can just go ahead, take a screenshot. Works just like that. See it? You're just going to go and take a screenshot of that profile. And here's the thing. You're going to upload the screenshot into Nav. Just take it, upload it, drag it, drop it, get it in there. And then what you're going to do, I know.
That was a little aggressive there at the end. Get in.
Come on, you guys get in there. Let's go. All right, you're going to upload the screenshot into Nav, and Nav is going to do something wild, completely magical, okay? It's going to research your lead online. It's going to do all of the stalking for you that you do when somebody clicks on the like button on your post. Who is this person? What do I do? What do I say? Don't worry. It's going to research your lead online, and it's going to tell you a ton of things about your lead, all of their interests, all of their hobbies, maybe additional email addresses, different places you can find them on social media, highlights about them. And it's also going to analyze their personality. Are they independent, persuasive, assertive? What you should do when emailing them, what you should do when meeting them, what you should do, right? What kind of behavior you should have when you're speaking to them. Here's the take all of this information, right? You take all the personality information that you think you know, or all the training that you've been sent on all that personality information. Are they red? Are they a shark? Are they a whale? Are they blue? Who knows, right? Are they water? You guys know exactly what I'm talking about. You've probably been trained on it. And you're supposed to guess. And then say, oh, is this how I should sell to this person? What do you even do with all of this information? Well, I'm going to show you. Nav will create a contact and a lead score for this person, okay? So they go right into your CRM, right inside of NowSite, you have a contact. And then it will create a custom sales plan for you. So it's going to take that personality into consideration, all the content that it knows about that person, and take it into consideration to create a sales plan to close the sale. It's taking out all the guesswork. Do this, say this first, say this next. This is exactly what you need to do so that you can get right from lead to closing the sale. It doesn't get any easier than this. This is the best part. Like, all of that happened just because you took a screenshot. Do you ever think like, oh, here we go. I used to be like, hey, do you know this person? Have you ever sent a screenshot to somebody of a profile and you're like, hey, do you know this guy, John? Or hey, do you know this person? Look what Nav can do for you, all from taking a screenshot from a profile. It's incredible. But I don't want you guys to take it from me. You can see this in the presentation. It's awesome. It's incredible. But we want to see it in action. And there's nobody better to share with us how this works than Adrian. So, Adrian, yay! I'm going to turn it on over to you.
All right. I am so excited. I'm having so much fun. I see people in the chat, there was like a pile on happening. Like, how do I do this? Where do I go? How do I get my hands on this? People are excited. I love it. It's so, so fun. And today is the day you get to see this thing live, in person, in action. And so let's go and do it. So, all right. For as long as I have been at NowSite, this has happened. I don't know. Cheryl, you can tell me if this is like forever history or history. But if we launch something big, by the time we tell you about it, and by the time that we launch it, we have already decided we didn't like that name, and there's a new and better name. So my AI started off as Now AI. Give me a Now AI in the chat if you were part of the Now AI era before we were like, nah, that's not right. It's your AI, it's my AI. There we go. So this is a thing. The only thing I'm sorry for is how not sorry I am. It just is what it is. So without further ado, maybe some of you spotted it in the presentation already, but LeadNav has already officially been unveiled as Social to Lead. So I love this name so much more. It's so much more descriptive of what this thing actually does. And I'm telling you, I truly, this is the most exciting thing that we've done. I am absolutely over the moon about how easy this makes everything. So all of you are thinking it. Now I will do it. You're like, would you just shut up and show us? So I'm going to shut up and, well, I won't shut up, but I will show you as I'm talking instead of just talking. All right. So this is exciting. So if you come over here on the left-hand side of your screen and you come down here to your contacts section, we've got a little button and it says new and it says Social to Lead. So this thing, that's where you'll find it. It's on the left-hand side. You'll also be able to see it from inside the contacts view itself. But the easiest way to get there is just hover your little mouse here, go to Social to Lead. Okay. So I'm going to come over here and I am going to take a screenshot that I'm going to drop in. And so I'm going to actually, give me 1 second. I can just realized I didn't set this up where you're going to be able to see it. I'm going to show you the screen. I'm going to switch my screen for 1 second. I'm going to show you the screenshot. And so the person who you are going to get to see this happen on today is here live in the audience. I'm so excited about that. So maybe you're like, is it me? Is it me? Who's it going to be? So I'm going to show you right now. And one of the things that I want to, that Cheryl brought up, but all of my demos of this so far have been using a Facebook example. So I want you to see, we're going to use a LinkedIn example today. And so give it up for our buddy, Michael Pendleton. We're going to use Michael as our brave, awesome person that we're going to show off today. So I'm going to come back over to my Social to Lead, and I'm going to take Michael's screenshot and I'm going to come in here and I'm just going to drop it in. And so I'm going to kick this thing off and it is going to start the process of going and doing an absolutely amazing amount of awesome work in the background to get this all set up for you, right? So what's happening here as this process runs? It takes about a minute. So just so you know, like don't, you'll see this kind of running, but as you start using this, because you're going to get your hands on it today, it takes like between a minute and a 15 seconds typically is how long it takes to run. And what's happening, right? It's going to analyze what's happening in that screenshot, right? It's going to look at that person's profile. It's going to go out and it is going to pull an amazing amount of intelligence about that person from multiple sources across the web to create this amazing profile for that person. It's going to then take, once it learns that stuff, right, now it's going to say, okay, now I need to analyze that person's personality. Now I need to build the sales plan for that person. So all of that is happening in the background. And you've heard us talk a little bit about this. You maybe have heard this talked about out there in the news as well, right? The thing that is so powerful is what is called AI agents. And so these AI agents are working in the background to help you to create all of the different points of connection that we have here. And so it's just such a powerful thing. So look at all this, right? I've got a whole bunch of information about Michael and his personality, right? You guys know Michael, and so you can tell me how we did here, right? He's enthusiastic, he's adaptable, he's personable, like for sure hits the nail on the head with him, right? And then it's giving me all of this amazing background info about how to connect with Michael across all these different things. It gives me this awesome highlight, right? It talks about his background and what he is into and how to reach out to him. And so I've got all of this amazing info. Now, there's one thing that I forgot to do to show you this first, and we're not going to spend a bunch of time on this, but I just want you to see this for a second so that you kind of have the background. Shoot, hold on, my screen's getting taken up here, so I'm going to, give me 1 second. I'm going to do this while we're talking. There we go.
That is super cool. I love
it. It is
so cool.
It is absolutely wild. I'm like completely over the moon about this.
I'm like, is that Michael Pendleton or what?
Yeah. No, it is seriously so cool. So okay, here we go. Now I got it back. So what I want you to see is the business profile that we're going to build this for, right? So if I go back over here to my business profiles, the example that I'm going to use today is Adrian's Fitness Club. And so what I just want you to see really quickly, right, is as part of Nav, in case you haven't seen this before, I gave Nav a really simple description of my business, and it turned that into a really powerful sales system that's going to flow in here. So now we're going to come back over to Michael's profile. And what we're going to do is we're going to go into his account and we are going to look at this sales plan that Nav created, right? So it's going to walk me through the steps of what do I need to do to engage with Michael and to move my conversation forward with him about growing him with my business. So here's Michael. I've got all this information for him. Oh, I forgot to show. I'm so excited. I like keep skipping over things, right? So not only do I have that, but I've got all this enhanced info about him as well, right? So I've got his background, right? I got the fact that he's into jazz music, that he's into spiritual and self-help reading, right? I've got all these skills. So I've got this whole sort of like comprehensive view of Michael and who he is that I can use to reach out. So now I've got my sales plan, and my first step in my sales plan is to initiate outreach to Michael. So I'm going to come back over here. I'm going to go to my nav for Adrian's Fitness Club. So I've already got that selected here. And so what should I do with Michael Pendleton? So I'm just going to start off with an easy question, right? I'm just going to say, where should I start here? And it's going to pull that based on the sales plan for Michael, right? So for Michael, you should initiate outreach by sending him a direct message today. If you need assistance with crafting the message or any tips on how to engage him effectively, feel free to ask. Yes. Write me a short, oops. Every time, Cheryl, it gets stuck. Message customized to Michael for me to send on FB or on LinkedIn. Okay, to Michael, right? So it's going to do that for me based on all the information that it has. It's going to help me to be able to send a perfect message, right? Hey, Michael, hope this message finds you well. I'm impressed by your expertise in online marketing and crypto. I love to connect with you and explore potential collaboration opportunities, especially given our shared interests in entrepreneurship and customer service. Looking forward to hearing from you. Like, how good is that, right? It's finding the commonality right from the start. Like, so good. And so now I'm going to say, okay, great. Awesome. I just sent it to him. We had a great chat and we are going to meet for coffee on Tuesday. How should I approach bringing up my business when I'm there? So every step of the way, right, back to Nav, exactly what it needs to know, and to ask for help and support based on this contact that I literally pulled just from that single screenshot, right? So that's great to hear. When you meet Michael for coffee, start by building rapport and showing genuine interest in his work and interests. You can then naturally seg into discussing your business by sharing a relevant story or success that aligns with his interests, such as online marketing or customer services. Highlight how your business can provide value to him and his clients, and be open to his ideas and feedback. That way it will be more engaging and collaborative. So this is like the perfect thing. This is exactly what we want to see happening, which is that every step of the way, it is taking the knowledge that it has about my leads and customizing each touch, each step in the journey exactly to that process. And I know we've gotten it into the hands of a few folks over the last couple of days already. And it's just incredible what we're hearing and just the magic of what people are experiencing. So excited. It's live, it's ready. And I think there's an important question that we're getting to next. So Cheryl, I'm going to hand things back over to you.
All right. So just before we kind of move on, Adrian, that was super cool. Lots of us know Michael Pendleton, so that was fun. We got to see it kind of from a different perspective in LinkedIn, which was awesome. I saw this, I think, from Jerea, who said, wow, I did this with someone I met in Germany while we were both in the army. Didn't realize she lives 3 hours away. Way to go, social to lead. That's super cool, right? I was like,
That's
wow, that's awesome.
amazing.
Thank you for your service,
That's
first of
so
all. But
awesome.
that, how
Yeah,
cool is that?
so cool.
Right. So the question is, and I'm going to ask Adrian to do the honors.
I
Ready?
just checked. I can't believe that I'm the one who gets to do this.
When? Adrian, when do we get it?
Social to Lead is available now. It feels so good. The first time I've ever gotten to be the one. Ah, it
You
is
were great
live.
at it too. It was perfect. It was
Thank you.
awesome.
Thank you.
So if you have Nav, you subscribe to Nav, you have Nav, it's in your account right now. Okay? Go and log out and log back in. Some of you are like, it just popped up right now. Refresh, hit a button. All you have to do is navigate to the contacts tab. Okay? Go on over left side, contacts tab, and you'll see social to lead. And every time you see it, you can smile knowing, hey, there they go again. LeadNav, social to lead. You can click there and pop up and get started with your screenshots. Super exciting. Adrian, thank you so much. And thank you for the now.
You're so welcome. So two things. One, I'm everybody's like, yeah, I see it, I see it, I see it. So that's so fun. That's just putting a huge smile on my face. And Dale did make an important clarification. So Pendleton, I'm sorry, no coffee on Tuesday. It'd be a little bit of a far commute for us to have our coffee. So I'm sorry that we'll miss out on it.
Aw. All right. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Adrian. Look, selling can actually be simple this time, right? It can be fun. That was super fun. People were asking in the thing, can I screenshot my own profile? Can I try this for me? Can I screenshot myself? Yeah, go ahead. Screenshot your own profile. Give it a whirl. Of course. It can be fun. And it can be guaranteed. Now site nav, including LeadNav, okay? Including social to lead, including LeadNav. It's all one. It's all together. And we guarantee you'll sell more or your money back. This is selling made easy. I want to actually share a quick testimonial with you all if you haven't seen it already, but let me share with you guys.
Nav is not just a game changer. It's going to revolutionize the way that people can close sales. I just used Nav to close $1 million earner top leader into my business, and I took myself completely out of the picture. As you see here, Nav gave me the perfect sales plan. I executed it and followed it to the letter. So if I can close $1 million earner who has recruited tens of thousands of people into a network marketing company using Nav, then you can use it to close your prospects. Folks, don't let another second go by that you don't have this tool in your business. It is absolutely going to revolutionize the way that we recruit and close our sales. Get Nav today.
That was awesome. Thank you so much to Melvin for sharing that. What's super cool is Melvin shared every single screenshot along the way of doing exactly what Nav told him to, taking himself out of the equation and just using Nav, which is awesome.
Nav.
We're going to get into pricing, right? Let's say you don't have Nav. I don't know why you don't have Nav, but let's say you don't have Nav. We're going to help you get Nav inside of your NowSite account. Make sure that you're a subscriber of NowSite first. We'll tell you how you can add on Nav. You can do it monthly for just $100 per month, or you can choose to do it annually for just $1,200. And I know we're going to help you guys out. We keep adding this. This is live right now. We want to give you an opportunity to get it for less while you can get LeadNav or social to lead added to your Nav account. Let's sign up before January 23rd. Look, we can't keep extending this. We're going to make sure that you get signed up before the 23rd. That's next Thursday. We'll be making even more announcements how amazing Nav is and what's coming along. So sign up before the 23rd and you can get NowSite Nav, right, for just $20 a month. It includes unlimited LeadNav or social to lead. You could choose to get it annually for $180. Make sure that you're subscribed to NowSite first, and then you can just go to nav.now.site to add this on and just screenshot yourself into closed sales. Super duper cool. Okay, so subscribe to NowSite, then go to nav.now.site. This is going to end on the 23rd. When you refer one new customer, you get unlimited Nav free, but you must be signed up for Nav to qualify. Okay, so let me share with you how you can get new customers started with us here at NowSite. Okay, you can get new customers started with my AI or their own AI that understands and writes like you. You'll get unlimited social post conversation starters, unlimited access to Eric AI. You'll get everything in our My AI plan, not for the regular price of $49, because you're going to run and get back to the person that invited you to see this, right? Got to be jogging with those fingers right now. Hey, send me the link to get started, and you're going to use code AI. You're going to get it free for 7 days, then pay just $29 a month. When you do, and you get started with that person, you're super excited and you pay your $29 to get started, okay? You're going to go and run an ad nav at the discounted price. Everybody got it? So get started, grab your account, then go and add nav for the discounted price. And you do that by going to nav.now.site. This was so super fun. This was awesome to see again. Awesome to see like live and in action and people kind of doing it beside us, right? We're kind of hearing the stories already. Hey, I did it. I tried it. It's awesome. If you don't have Nav, grab Nav. If you do, get to screenshotting. You're going to go social to Lead. And I cannot wait to hear your success stories. I can't wait to see you all sell more. Just follow Nav. You'll get there. Thank you guys so much. Adrian, any last words to add?
So just get out there and start using this thing. You're going to love it. One question I saw that I'll just hit really quick. People are asking if it's available on mobile or just desktop. You'll see this constantly with us. We release desktop first. Mobile is coming very, very soon. So stay tuned for that. And it's just so exciting. What a great day. Thank you all so much.
Awesome. Thank you guys. See ya. Bye. Thanks, Adrian. Bye,
Okay.
guys.
Bye-bye.